Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to another day of Animal Crossing. I just woke up like a little bit ago. I been getting my sleep schedule all fixed, and I feel like I have something in my throat. Right? Um. Oh God. Well, welcome back. Today we're gonna be continuing on our wonderful building that we have been doing. We've been rebuilding our library area. And there's a couple random things I want to talk about, regarding life. No spouting politics like I usually have been. I've been pretty much repeating my point over and over and over again, so there's no really a reason to really say anything. And here I go going off on a tangent. I don't know. So I've been thinking, right? I, I don't have a lot of friends to begin with. I have people that I talk to every once in a while because of X, Y, and Z, but like it's just I don't have like the group chat, you talking on Xbox Live playing games all day type of friends. I don't, or like for or multiple times a week or anything along those lines. I don't have that. Right? And I'm getting older. And as I'm getting older, I'm noticing the feeling that I am alone, right? After high school, I spent a lot of time by myself. My best friend didn't even talk to me for about like 2, 3 years, right after high school, and it was just YouTube. It was me doing YouTube, nothing but YouTube, trying to become like a popular YouTuber. And then I grew like really, really fast in the beginning, and then it just tapered off, and then it just died, right? It just died. And I had no idea what did it. I had no idea why I couldn't ride the wave, right? Because I got like 1,000 subscribers. Like I got to where I'm pretty much am right now in about like half a year, which is kind of crazy, right? And then it just died, and then I had I made friends with people, but I wasn't used to being friends with people, and pretty much what I want now, they were trying to do back then, and I just, my relationship thing was kind of like weird. I wasn't used to it. I was guarded. I didn't really I was fucking like a little broken little doll. And I was trying to find friendship wherever I wasn't looking for friendship at all, because I was just like YouTube grind, put out 3 videos a day, like different games, like play games that popular Nintendo YouTubers are playing currently right now. Play the Pokemon games as they come out, and I played Pokemon Black 2 as it came out. I played Pokemon Conquest when it came out. I was like, I gotta play these games. Gotta keep going. My Mystery Dungeon series is pretty big. There's so many things that I've done regarding it. So much so that I had like a YouTuber girl on YouTube complain about it, which is very funny. How they shit on me in a Twitter thread. I remember I searched it, like my name, AdventuresOfLuna, and I seen it. Or I guess it was her fan, right? And that's when I noticed that one of my mystery dungeon things is like totally not. It's totally not correct. I'm checking if there's any fruits or anything like that to see if I have to spend money.
How long have you been here? I guess I was story spacing out. I've been daydreaming lately about starting a new life on another island.
How about no? No. I want you to stay. How dare you leave, Coco? I got your picture for a reason. I got your picture. I'm coming with you, dear Coco. Let me in. Let's chat. And the more time I go on, whatever it may be, I had the Aurora Discord server, and I dated a girl, and then I had a Discord server filled with people who didn't like each other, which is very interesting. I had 2 different types of viewers who didn't like each other, and it was kind of interesting seeing how they dealt with it, within a sense. And they dealt with it pretty fucking shittily. That's just pretty much what I have to say about that. They dealt with it pretty fucking shittily, and they didn't like it at all. They didn't like each other, which is, you know, just me just forcing a group of people, and that caused a lot of drama and drama within that. And I felt like, you know, when I would pop into like Discord calls on the server and people would be like, oh, hey Luna, how you doing? Like everyone would like greet me, and then as time went on, it died out. You know, people ended up creating like little cliques. People started making their own servers. People started doing things like that to get away from my server because they didn't like specific people. You know, just, you know how it goes. Discord bullshit, right? It was my first time doing Discord. It always ends off badly. You know, the girl that I was dating, we were becoming estranged. She started liking someone that I introduced to her. And I remember we had this weird conversation. She was like, hey, do you want me to stop talking to this person? I'm like, huh? What? Why? No, he's like, he's our friend. And she's like, you know, as someone, you know, who's with me, I'm willing to stop talking to someone just to make you happy. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? No, it was like, why would I want you to do that? He's like, he's my friend. He's been a subscriber since he was like a teenager. He's in his early 20s now. You know, like, why would I do that? Like, that's kind of weird. Let's see. Let me go through this. And then the reason she was saying that is because she liked him, right? And she wanted a reason to not talk to him anymore. And I was just being a good guy because I don't want to like force someone to stop being friends. Like, that's fucking weird, dude. Like, can you imagine if it was like the sexes were switched, where it was your girl telling you to stop being friends with someone you're friends with? Like, what the fuck is that? That's weird and controlling. And I didn't want to do that. And then they ended up pretty much falling for each other, right? And I noticed it. And I was continuously trying to get her to admit it. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're spending more time with him. You know, I'm waiting for you. I made plans with you after I got off of work, and you're with him. And then you ignore my messages, and I have to make it public in the Discord for you to fucking, like notice me. Right? And it just went like that. It went more and more, and made me becoming paranoid. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand what you're doing. And it just went on and on and on, and it got to the point where I was like, oh shit, they're dating. Oh shit, they're dating. They're pretty much dating. They started dating like 4 months after the server, but it was pretty much set in stone. If you know how it goes, right? You get put into the point where you're dating someone and you're not. And that ended up falling apart, and then I ended up losing like a big support group because people chose sides. My D&D game went from 6 people to 3 people. Everything just kind of changed, and then, you know, I only had one person that I can go to talk, and I became extremely close friends with them, and so much so, I became such good friends with them, like, over the course of, like, the 3 years of me talking with them. I ended up, like, falling in love with them. I do still love them somewhat, but not, like, deeply at all. But I ended up, like, gaining, like, a love for them. It was very interesting. And they don't feel the same way back. I know for a fact they don't feel the same way back. Which you can't make anyone do that. And I've just been, this has been this long rant that, you know, that's been going on. Just pretty much to say that, like, man, I'm like super lonely. I feel lonely. And the people that I do are friends with and whatever it may be, every time I try to like reach out or talk to them or whatever it may be, they always talk about me finding friends outside of the internet, and that I should do that instead of look for them for friendship, right? That life would be much happier if it wasn't internet stuff. And I find it very interesting because I never have been, you know, I never been able to make friends in real life very easily. I feel like there's like a barrier there. It's just something that I never really thought of doing most of the time. And it's kind of interesting, and it kind of hurts hearing them say that, you know, that you'll find happiness, you know, when you find a job or when you, let's see, is this it? Yep, this is it, baby. Yeah, let's imagine it. When you find a job or when you go and do X, Y, and Z instead. Do every other stuff, and I'm like, I always think, I was like, aren't you my friend? Like I'm reaching out to you because I want to be closer to you. And seems like people don't want to, and you can't force anyone to, right? Whatever it may be, you can't force anyone to. Not at all. And I don't think I'm the type of person people want to be close to. And it makes me feel like a lot of self-pity. And then I do videos like this, right? Which they could possibly see, right? And do something about it, or they just don't. And I don't know. It just kind of like, I don't know. Makes me feel, it's somewhat sad, I guess you can say. Somewhat sad, yeah? He's somewhat sad, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so that's being built. Senpai desu. Hello. Starlight, I've been hearing, and I've been thinking, darling, start calling you that too. Sure, go right ahead. Wonderful, Starlight. And, it could also be that people don't want to be, like, the big support in my life, or whatever reason. Right? I feel that. No one wants to be the reason, you know? No who to stay, brother. See, I'm gonna be running out of money. That's not good. I'm gonna have to do a couple days of farming. I'm gonna have to do a couple days of farming my trees. Let's see, open the stand mixer. So this looks like I'm gonna have to, because I'm gonna have to move a whole bunch of stairs. I'm gonna have to move a whole bunch of stuff. So it's gonna be farming. And it feels kind of sad, and it makes me not want to be friends with them. It makes me want to like pull away and push away and disappear, and not want to do anything, not want to try, because my trying is just like it's like talking to someone you're not close in a friend group and just being like, hey, I wish we were closer friends. You're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, and then nothing comes from it, you know? And it just kills me. It hurts a lot. And it makes me afraid to talk to people, because I think they don't want to talk to me, and I feel like I'm being used in some way for X, Y, and Z. And but then in a way I want to be used, because then I'll be useful instead of just like the weird person that you don't talk to. You talk to differently. Right? Like they're the boogeyman. I don't know. Like it's weird. It's weird thinking about it. You know, this is all stuff that's within your headspace, you know? This is all headspace stuff. Excuse me. Does this mean I gotta hunt fucking spiders? Is that something I have to do today? I have to hunt spiders? Oh god, that's probably something I'm gonna have to do. I should probably start streaming more, because when I stream I do get viewers, and I have been getting viewers, and it's just, I've been getting new people. And if I kept streaming like consistently and all those new people stacked, I would have like a small audience, but here I am. I'm just feeling bad for myself, you know? Not really doing anything. Terry cloth. Terry cloth. Okay, you know what? This looks pretty cute. This ain't too bad. I dig it. Sucker! Alright, let's see. Or whatever it may be. I guess another way to explain it, I feel like someone who's used for specific things, and that's about it, right? And not for companionship. That's what I feel like, within a sense. I'm used when you want to use me, type of thing. Like when the call of arms happens. I think that's how I feel like. Yeah. Look at that, everything's all messed up. It doesn't even look correct. Everything's so unaligned up here that it doesn't even look like it's correct. Very funny. I am currently eating apple bottom jeans. I'm trying to make some money, Blathers. Yeah, I don't know. I have a pretty young audience. I've always had a young audience. You know, I have some old timers who watch, whatever it may be. I'm sure you probably get the idea, right? Because, you know, most of the days that I get on the computer, I take care of my dog, and it's usually just me on the computer watching videos until time ends. It's never companionship or anything like that. I know it's been messing with me writing D&D really badly. Because part of me, I know they care about the D&D game, because that's one of the things they vocally have stated, but I'm just like, what if they're doing it only to make me happy, right? Because the D&D game is like one of the few things that's like just keeping me going and wanting to live. You know, it's one of the things. That's why it hurts so much when one of my players quit for herself, right? It hurts so bad. I remember like crying over it, and then I remember crying over it so hard when it happened, and I had to be like not emotional. I was like, this isn't fair for them if I'm just like, what the fuck, why are you doing this, right? It was like, I had a feeling they wanted to leave for a while because of the way they acted. And I was just like, I always would say, I was like, if you want to leave, like, it's okay. You can move on from this. It's okay. And it was also my way of coaxing myself to do it, and it was okay in the end. But like, I just felt so upset because I was just like, I felt like I wasn't good enough, right? I felt like I didn't create like a safe space for D&D, right? It was pretty much that, and then them leaving, and I was like, oh, I was like, if you did this like a couple days earlier, I wouldn't have wasted time on X, Y, and Z, and I was just like, oh, there's just so many things to throw on it, but you know, you don't like working on things and having stuff not come to fruition, I guess you can say. Everyone doesn't like that, you know? And I felt so upset over it. It just hurt me so bad. And then I think it was that week, the game was canceled because of that person was going over to one of my players' houses to spend time with them. Right? It was that time of the year, and then so the game was canceled, and then in turn the game was like pretty much canceled indefinitely because during that time when the game was canceled, my hard drive fucked up and I lost everything. I lost fucking everything. I lost everything related to the D&D game. I wrote like intensely. It took me like a month or two. It took me about like a month and a half or a month and a quarter to get everything back. Right? And it like everything was like just crackling down. And I was so upset. I remember being so sad. I remember being so heartbroken over that happening because like my baby died. My baby died and no one said anything about it. Like I was vocal about it and no one cared. No one cared that my baby died. No one in my D&D group say I'm sorry or I hope you're doing okay or anything. No one checked on me. Everyone just ignored me and I was suffering alone. And let's see. Let's see. I guess you can say that's a good example. Let's see. Let's see, how about always here? I guess that's me pretty much explaining how it feels most of the time with everyone. You know, I'm suffering and no one cares. Always here. I guess that's pretty much how it feels. Yeah, this is pretty much how it is. Like 100% down. I suffer and I feel like no one cares. And then I feel like they don't talk to me because they think I want to suffer alone. Which that isn't the case, because I don't ever want to be alone. And that's something I make a point of all the time. But I don't know. I just don't think they care about me. They don't care about me as much as I care about them, pretty much, I think. That's just how it goes. Long Chanel. Beautiful. 53. Which I wonder this is probably why they're like, go find friends outside of the internet. Which I'm sure that's why they do that, right? Why they're like that. Because they already know the dynamic. And they know they're not going to be that type of person, so I should go find it somewhere. I don't know, man. I just hate being alone. And, I'm happy for my friend, but, you know, I'm happy for my best friend in real life, but, you know, he's moving on with his life. You know, he's, having a kid. He's moved in. He's gonna get married. He's gonna do all this stuff that, during the pandemic, you know, he became a different person. and I didn't expect this to happen ever. So I didn't think he was gonna be that person, and we're not. We're just pretty much like I'm not, you know, like I'm not the priority anymore because he has a family. If that makes any sense. When I say I'm not the priority, but like I'm not something like he doesn't have time, right? Because he has a family. That's just pretty much what I'm saying. He doesn't have time because he's gonna be starting a family, and he's gonna be a new dad. He's gonna be experiencing all this stuff, and you know, and I wasn't even told this happened until like New Year's, and like there was just months of just like dead noise, and he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna have a kid." Like what? Like why didn't you tell me? And I remember reading that, and I was just like, oh. I was like, I just feel, I feel left out. I feel like, I don't know, like I felt like he was moving on, right, from us, which I want him to. Which in a previous episode, I pretty much talked about how I'm happy that this is happening for him, because he deserves it more out of anyone that I've ever met. Because he's worked so hard and dealt with so much shit from everyone that he deserves it more than anyone. And that if I killed myself and I gave him like a magic power to give him the perfect life, I would do it. Because he has the potential to, you know, do something and be something for a lot of people. And me, I don't. No, you know, I feel like nobody likes me. So in turn, like, I wouldn't be missed too much. And that's just kind of what I view it as. It's very cute. It's very cute. I think it's a sweet thing. I don't think it too much as like a somber, sad thing. I've seen this joke on the internet where it's just like if a lot of like the boys TikToks. It's very interesting. Like the boys TikToks where they're just kind of like, they're like, oh yeah, if I was a girl, I'll let my friends hit it, you know? Like, I don't care. 100%. All the boys ride in this. The fucking stupid TikTok memes about that. Or they're just like, I've seen art of like, you know, a best guy friend, giving up their relationship and like dying so their friend could have a relationship and be happy, right? I've seen that, and I'm like, yeah, I feel the same way. It's just pretty much because it's probably because I view myself as less, right? It's very wonderful. It's very interesting insight. Let's see here. Lucy. Cause it ain't no lie. Baby, bye. Someone's awake. Walking and talking. Oh my goodness. I will definitely say that I had more privacy downstairs. Up here I don't. And I kind of regret moving up here because of that. I feel like I don't have privacy at all. And I can't talk loud or do anything along those lines. It's annoying, honestly, and I don't like it. And I want to move back downstairs, but it's just going to be so much work, and it's not going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, but it's just going to be so much work, and I'm going to get yelled at because of it. You know, wasting everyone's time. But that's how it is, bruv. That's how it is, bruv. Let's see. Assuming it's right here. Ooh. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 5. That's the 5th step, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th step. We want it right here. There we go. Nice. Now it's even. Now I gotta make the garden bed even. Alright, that's something I gotta do. Is this it? Would have to be the other way around, right? Let's see here. Let's fix that. In other words, when it comes down to it, I feel like I play myself off as a callous person, but I'm a big fucking baby, which I think is something that you see with a lot of fucking guys. You know, I definitely can say you can see that from like TikTok, where girls share their boyfriends, right? And they share how they act with them, and you're like, oh, like, I love you so much, I love you so much, I love you so much. And then, like, when the camera's on, they're like, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? What are you doing there, wench? Excuse me, wench. Why the fuck you doing that, wench? Right? Like it's an act. I think I see that. I can see that definitely. Most definitely. And then fucking kill this bitch. Boom, baby. I will say that if I reach out and it's a campfire cookware, this. Oh my goodness. If I do reach out and it isn't anything about emotional or being alone, they're fine. Which just means they're just not that person. Right? They're not that type of friend. And I'm trying to force them to be a specific type of friend, right? That's just pretty much what it comes down to, I think. And there's no reason to guilt trip them into doing it. At least that's how I see it currently. Dinosaur toy, yeah. You honestly have a dinosaur toy, yeah? Oi, bruv, I have a fucking dinosaur toy, yeah. Yep, sell it. Thank you. I think I'm gonna put this somewhere else that's gonna be more useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this somewhere else that it's gonna be more useful. This fountain. Yeah. I'm thinking a fountain right here would be pretty good. Moving the fountain over here. I'm just gonna move it over here because I got a nice big space and I could do something with it. I could probably do what I wanted over here with it. Right? I just gotta find the middle of this place. At least this place right here. So I don't know exactly where it is. Let's see here. How many spaces is this?
Let's try.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in front of me is 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so this is 13. This is very interesting. So the middle will be very interesting because I think this there we go. I think the middle is right there. It would have to be at 7, right? This 5, 6, and then this is 7. So this would be the middle of that. And I think that would be pretty good. Yeah. I think that's pretty decent. Now the middle from up here, from top here, I'm not exactly sure. I don't even know how to fucking do this. I have to repave everything. I have to open this up. I have to get rid of all these flowers. Ooh. Ooh. I also have all these perfect ones just chilling everywhere. I wish you could put them in bottles or you could craft them with something, but you know, this game is a bunch of fucking hoes, I guess you could say. Game's a bunch of fucking hoes when it comes to things. They don't and will not let you do. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to let you do it. That's right, I'm not going to let you do it. Let's get this out of here. I am currently eating beefcake. Is this good enough? I think that's good enough right there. Oh, I have to break this down. Yeah, I'll drop it right here. Make sure I don't accidentally sell them. Drop. This is considered trash in your island, by the way. Remember when I was doing live streams and I had like those kids come in and they were role playing? I felt it was so dumb. I felt so embarrassed because I feel like they took over my stream and then I wasn't the important person anymore, and I hated it. I hated it. They like didn't give a fuck about me. They just used me as a vehicle to meme and make fun of me. I remember that. It looks nice when it's not. Something like that. I didn't even know you can do it right there. It looks super nice when it's not right there. It adds texture, yeah? It adds a crisp. Adds a tasty little crisp, yeah? This is good enough right here. So I will say, based on this, this is the halfway point. So what is this? This is 10, 11, 12. This is 12. I think the halfway point would be one more to the left. Not even. Yeah, there it is. And then let's see. I think we can eye this one. For where this is gonna be going. This is it. This is the halfway point. I think this might be one of the ones that it just can't be in the halfway point. Which is a little upsetting. And I feel like there's more space. Let's see. Handy dandy tool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, and that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a 5. So it's 11, right? And this is like a 3. So this would be the halfway mark right here. This is what I would have to be okay with. And then, what I wanted to do is this. Oh my god. This, I wanted to do this. Because I felt like it was going to do very well, but I don't think it is. So, what I think I'm gonna do in the end is... Because I want to create like a little pond here, and it looks like the fountain's not even gonna fit for it, so I'll just fill everything back up and figure it out from here. Alright? I don't want this pond to be too big, but having this amount of space that I was gonna work with is pretty good. And also it makes like a little meteor outline, which isn't too bad. So what I want to do is that I want to go from here, 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 here. No, then that's 2 to the right, so what I have to do is just pretty much follow the plan that I was working on originally. Oh my god. The furnace just turned on and like my allergies are going crazy. We'll just follow this and then we'll chip away at it. Should it be 3? Should it be 3? Actually, you know what? I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be in the middle, though. And then, break these, get these out of here. Beautiful. And I think I could break this one. Nice. Beautiful. Nope, I want a clean break. There we go. And then half breaks right here. No, don't do that. You ruin it if you do it that way, bruv. A half break right there. Oh, you gotta do this before the dog comes. I feel her, I hear her. She's like, it's potty time. Boom! I did it. That's what I want. And I think that's the biggest I can make it. Currently right now. And I think that's fine. I think this fits really well with what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think that's good. And then sometimes you'll see little fishies and froggies there, so that's gonna be good. But I think we're done for today. I gotta go take care of my dog and whatever it may be. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Mwah. Hugs and kisses.